Good day, I'm Theodore Henry, and this is your GIS News for Tuesday, September 12. An 11-member delegation of the World Bank Group's Board of Executive Directors is scheduled to visit the island on September 14. During the two-day visit, the delegation will discuss Jamaica's development priorities and emerging opportunities and challenges. Discussion will also surround the World Bank's support of the country's efforts to reduce poverty and enhance prosperity. The delegation is expected to meet with Prime Minister Andrew Holness, Finance Minister Audley Shaw, and other members of the cabinet. World Bank Group board members will also meet with key representatives from the private sector, civil society, and women entrepreneurs. And they are also expected to meet with farmer groups and visit greenhouses to see the results accomplished under the Rural Economic Development Initiative READY project. The governments of Jamaica and the People's Republic of China have pledged to continue to build on the strategic partnership between both countries. The commitment was made on Monday during a one-day official visit of State Councillor and Director of the Central Foreign Affairs Office in China, His Excellency Dr. Yang Jiechi. The visit marks the 45th anniversary of diplomatic relations between Jamaica and China. During a courtesy call, Prime Minister Holness called Jamaica's relationship with China an evolving one, with projects which will continue to develop both countries. Mr. Holness said Jamaica had benefited from infrastructural development, as well as investment in capacity building from the People's Republic of China. The head of government also stressed the importance of developing the country through investment flows from China, adding that his administration would provide the right environment for this to flourish. And during bilateral talks, the Prime Minister and the State Councillor reaffirmed their commitment to the Framework Cooperation Agreement for production capacity. Calling the agreement an important trade opportunity, Mr. Holness said Jamaica could expand its manufacturing, agriculture, and bauxite sectors. Meanwhile, State Councillor Yang said there were opportunities for further growth as key development partners. He said areas to explore included sports, culture, business, education, and science. State Councillor Yang added that China welcomed efforts to foster wider marketing and promotion of Jamaican products, particularly Blue Mountain coffee, to China. Transport Minister Mike Henry says preliminary figures have indicated that it will cost $250,000 to replace equipment that were damaged at the Jamaica Civil Aviation Authority office in Kingston. The equipment was struck by lightning during heavy rains on Friday, causing delays to flights in and out of the island. The incident prompted a temporary closure of the country's airspace. At a press conference on Monday, Minister Henry said investigations were still ongoing and proactive measures were being taken to install lightning arresters to prevent any reoccurrence. As a result of the incident, Minister Henry said the country was losing income generated from airlines using the terminals and airspace, amounting to approximately $7 million per day.
So it has economic impact, and that's why I'm here to ensure we reduce the time frame in which we are able to be faced with this kind of challenge. And I've made sure to go in depth with the management to ensure that we connect all the dots and really make sure that everything moves as quickly and as smoothly as possible as we rise to any challenges that may be hidden from us.
Meanwhile, contingency measures have been put in place by the Jamaica Civil Aviation Authority to enable the reopening of the airspace on a limited basis. The system is now operating at 50% capacity and will operate from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. from a temporary air traffic facility. General Manager of Aeronautical Telecommunications, Aerotel, Howard Armstrong, says emergency procurement is now ongoing to import the required parts into the island. He says the impact of the lightning was massive.
It completely took out the voice control switch that monitors the air-to-ground voice communications. It also took out the air traffic management computer system. The strike was such that the printed circuit board cards inside these devices, inside these computers, are actually charred. So it's a catastrophic strike, and the damage is way beyond the quite reasonable spares holdings levels that we have in place, and so we have to be looking to import parts now on an emergency procurement basis.
Aerotel is responsible for the operation and maintenance of the air traffic management system, as well as the communication and navigation system. The Jamaica Civil Aviation Authority Deputy Director General, Carl Gaynor, informs that at the point of the lightning strike, air traffic controllers were undergoing system training on the new facilities and equipment. He says those training sessions will continue to help in the full restoration of the authority's operations.
So with that said, we have just met with the air traffic controller group, getting their cooperation and assistance to work with the management team.
The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade is asking persons to make contact with its office to provide information on Jamaican nationals in the region who are adversely affected by Hurricane Irma. The ministry says it is partnering with the Caribbean Disaster Emergency Management Agency, SEDEMA, and other bilateral international partners to assist Jamaicans in the British Virgin Islands and the British and French St. Martins. Persons may contact the Foreign Affairs Ministry at 926-4220 or send an email to dca@mfaft.gov.jm or make contact via Facebook at mfaftja. The Foreign Affairs Ministry may also be reached through its High Commission in Trinidad and Tobago at 1-868-622-4995, 1-868-622-4996, or 1-868-622-4997, or email them at jamaica@jhcpos.org, or make contact through the social media sites Facebook and Twitter. And finally, the Real Estate Board says it has been carrying out continuous training to keep agents and developers updated with changes to legislation governing the industry and the Proceeds of Crime Act. The board's CEO, Sandra Watson-Garrick, says the training is necessary to build compliance and market properties to guide clients accordingly.
Based on an order done by the Minister of National Security in 2013, in November 2013, it became mandatory for all real estate dealers and salesmen to comply with the Proceeds of Crime Act. As part of ensuring that they know what to comply with, training is a requirement of the law.
Mrs. Watson-Garrick, who was addressing a recent JIS think tank, emphasizes that the board will be requiring real estate practitioners to do 20 hours of training annually, with 8 of those hours being mandatory. Training is being done through the Real Estate Training Institute and includes anti-money laundering.
The whole aim is to ensure that we have people coming out of our training who can educate, pass on good information to members of the public and guide them in their purchase of real estate, and also if they're doing property management, that they're aware of what is required under each act.
And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Theodore Henry. Thanks for watching.